YouTube thinks I'm too stupid to come up with my own videos, so it tries to suggest video ideas for me using AI. I'm sure there are people out there who lack both creativity and moral scruples, and this would be the perfect tool for them, but for me, it's basically useless. However, out of morbid curiosity, I clicked on it, and here's some weird and concerning things that I found. Here's the first thing that YouTube recommended that I make. It's titled Beyond Ray Tracing, Tuna Tracing, Half-Life 2 Shenanigans. Now, the premise of this video, honestly, I'm losing brain cells here trying to explain the premise of this video to you, this hypothetical video. But basically the idea is that there's ray tracing and there's tuna tracing, because a ray is a fish and a tuna is also a fish, like a stingray. So I guess Google's AI thinks that what we're using to power Half-Life 2 RTX are different kinds of fish, and that you could upgrade the ray tracing by using a tuna. The AI has just gotten confused, and it's confused stingrays and light rays. And it keeps making like fish puns throughout this. Like, it gives you like this script, and it's like, we're gonna dive head first into this topic. It likes to say we're gonna do a deep dive into this because it's about fish, and you know, fish dive, I guess. Well, they're in the water. I mean, like, what is the video here? Because the things don't exist. It's like, oh, show off the different features of tuna tracing in Half-Life 2. It's, what does that mean? Tuna tracing in Half-Life 2. There isn't any tuna tracing in Half-Life 2. How can I show it off? How can I make a video about it? It doesn't exist. I don't know. It's one of the suggestions that I could do a tuna tracing speed run. Another video, sorry. Another video that it wants me to make is AI upscales tuna. Maybe I should make a video where AI upscales a tuna, because that's somehow still related to the idea of Half-Life 2 and ray tracing. Introduce the idea of tuna tracing as a humorous yet surprisingly effective alternative. Tease the visual chaos and unexpected beauty about to be unleashed in Half-Life 2. But like, none of this is real. You can't make this video because there's no such thing as tuna tracing. At least as far as I'm aware. Let me know in the comments if I've somehow missed this glorious revolution, but I don't think I have. Okay, another video that it wanted me to make was, this one's a little quote-unquote problematic, so you might want to just keep that in mind. I didn't come up with this. Google or YouTube is telling me to make this video, so it's not my fault. It's called The Mystery of Lamar's Watermelons. Now, there's this little Easter egg thing in Half-Life 2 where Dr. Kleiner's pet head crab Lamar eats watermelons for food. If you like look around in the lab, there's a little note that says get more watermelons for Lamar or something like that. I've made videos about this in the past. It's just a little factoid that they have in the game. It's not a major plot point or even that interesting of a detail. Some people say that I think it's because they wanted to explain why Lamar still has like blood around his mouth, even though he's not supposed to be eating people like the other head crabs in the game. But anyways, so I'm going to show you this thumbnail that YouTube is suggesting that I use for this video titled The Mystery of Lamar's Watermelons. And you can just take it in at your own pace. I'm not going to comment on it. I have nothing to say about it. I think it speaks for itself. You know, I just wanted to say how crazy it is that YouTube's AI, completely unprompted, quickly turns to racial stereotyping in order to generate its video ideas. The AI believes that there's some kind of mystery about the watermelons in Half-Life 2, that there's some kind of watermelon man in the game, whose enigmatic presence is part of the game, There's a claim that the watermelons in Half-Life 2 disappear. There's a claim that Lamar's watermelons are his prized possessions. Utter AI bullshit. But this is what Google has spent, let's look up how much they've spent. This is what Google has spent hundreds of billions of dollars to create. This AI that just makes really, really stupid proclamations about what YouTube videos I should make. Let's also take a look at some of the ones that have come up in the past, because those might be fun to look at as well. This video is titled Why I Love Antlions in Half-Life 2. And then this is the thumbnail. Half ant, half lion. So I went ahead and looked at an outline for one of the videos because they give you these detailed outlines. So I went ahead and looked at the antlion one because it just stood out to me with the terrible, terrible thumbnail. You know what? I've already made a video about antlions, so I don't even know why it's suggesting that I do it again. Some things in this outline that stood out to me, they talk about the tool use of the antlions, and I'm going to be honest, I don't remember that from Half-Life at all. It says here, their surprisingly effective use of tools like shovels and other debris. If anybody can let me know when that happens in Half-Life, that would be great. Then this next one is like, the way they react to the player's actions, sometimes seemingly in frustration or confusion, creates an odd sense of connection with these unusual creatures. No idea what the fuck that's talking about. So then this final point in the outline is just so beautiful. It goes on to say, in a way, the antlions represent the resilience and adaptability of life in the face of oppression, making them a fascinating and compelling force within the Half-Life 2 universe. What does that mean? Are the antlions being oppressed? I guess they're being oppressed by the thumpers, is that what they mean? I mean, both sides use the thumpers against the antlions. Because you know what? The antlions suck. You do not want them anywhere near you. So the inspiration page also generates a bunch of random thumbnails for your videos. But we got this one beautiful thumbnail here. It generated a thumbnail for a pretty generic Half-Life 2 video. But it reimagined Half-Life 2 as, I guess, French? Because it spelled it Half-Le-2. So, there you go. Half-Life 2 is French confirmed. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video about how my job is going to be replaced.